Okay, now you are ready for the carving project. You're going to start out by drawing your design or part of your design using your needle tool. Draw it very lightly onto your clay. You don't want to draw it in too deep, because if you made a little mistake, you can erase it just rubbing it in with your finger. If you're carving it or drawing it in too deep, you cannot do that anymore. And this is so you know where you need to start carving. After you draw everything in, now you can start carving. You're using your carving tool. That's the one with the big loops. I like to use the flat side, not the curved side. Make sure you do not carve too deep. You don't want to carve deeper than half the thickness of your clay, because you don't want it to break and you don't want to cut through. So take your time carving. If you have small areas, you might want to use your sgraffito tool. That's the one with the small loop. And collect all the pieces of clay that you're carving off. You're going to keep that. Do not discard it. Also make sure that it doesn't end up on the floor. You will put that clay, all the little chunks of clay, back in your clay bag. Okay, after you let your clay dry up just a little bit, because then it's easier to clean, you're going to get just a plain cup of water and get one of your smaller paintbrushes from your toolbox, and you're going to go over your edges and get it nice and clean so that all the chunkies will be gone and all your carvings will be the same depth. No cracks in your clay, no chunkies. Everything's going to look nice and clean. Okay, so you're going to clean it up this way. Okay, so now that it's all cleaned up and ready to go, you know, soap dishes normally are not flat, but they curve up a little bit. So you have two options. You can bend your edges up a little bit, or the little shopping bag. I just grab one of the bowls. So grab a bowl and you can drape it over a bowl to get more of that curvy shape.